तो हेलो दोस्तों, स्वागत है आप सभी का मेरे इस चैनल में जिसका नाम है रेंडियर गेमिंग। और आ चुके हैं हम द आउटर वर्ल्ड, भारी दुनिया के अगले भाग में। तो भाई पिछले भाग में आप लोगों को पता ही होगा कि हमने भाई रीड्स थॉप्सन को, थॉप्सन था यही नाम था शायद, उसे हमने गद्दी से उतार दिया है और एडेलेड को हमने वहाँ बिठा दिया है। उसका बदला भी पूरा हो गया और पावर भी हो गई और हमारे को रेगुलेटर मिल गया एक एरिया का। ठीक है ना, मैंने जो बुरा काम करा था उसे सही कर दिया। ठीक है ना। अरे लेकिन उसी के साथ साथ ना मेरे को दिखा कि मेरे को लॉन्चर मिला हुआ है, ये रॉकेट लॉन्चर, ग्रेनेड लॉन्चर। तो मैंने ये लगा लिया भाई। ओ अच्छा, 8 लेके जाता है भाई, 8 की एमओ। लेकिन उसी के साथ हम ये ले लेंगे और अपना ये रेगुलेटर पकड़ लेंगे और यहां से निकल लेंगे। देखिए जाना कहाँ है भाई, दूर जाना है लगता। बस ये है, बाकी तो सारे हो ही रखे हैं। बॉस हुआ है कुछ नहीं। ठीक है ना, बस स्ट्रेंजर ही स्ट्रेंजर लैंड। और मैप पे देखे कहाँ जाना है हमने। हमें जाना है यहाँ। पैदल जा सकते हैं, ट्रैवल करके ही चलते हैं भाई। मैं कहूँ फास्ट ट्रैवल पे क्यों नहीं जा रहा। देखो, किंग कॉन्ग ने पकड़ रखा था। सच में यार मेस्मराइज सा हो जाता हूँ मैं यार, नाइट वो देख के। अरे चंदा मामा, वो भी चलता हुआ। मुझे स्पेस वाली गेम से लगाव बहुत है ना। तो भाई अभी के लिए हम चलते हैं अपनी शिप में।
Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
I can understand not wanting to go back. You didn't seem happy in Edgewater. You never been on a ship before? Those peoples in Edgewater need you.
Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't
हमने
happy.
मन की बात पढ़ ली इसकी।
I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
I'll be glad if you have come along. Pick a cabin. It's yours. You just met me. Why would you want to be to go? हाँ लेके चलेंगे
Yes!
भाई।
I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister.
अगर धोखा दिया
Captain. I
तो
can call
गोली
you
पड़ेगी
Captain
पिछवाड़े पे।
now. I got a captain.
खुश बहुत है लेकिन कुछ ही कहो। अरे चलो भाई।
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community.
वो क्या हो रहा। अच्छा वैसे ही हो रहा। मिशन में कुछ आ रहा है हमारे पास ना।
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
क्या करा जाए, ये कर दो भाई।
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another
और
catastrophic
मुझे
engine
ढिल्ला नहीं।
failure. Our engine room is located behind
सॉरी
you, across the
सॉरी
cargo
दोस्तों,
bay
एकदम
of
धक्का
the
आ गया था।
ladders.
ये मेरे साथ कॉमेडी बड़ी होती है। असलियत में मेरे को हो रखी है खांसी, हल्की हल्की। तो गले में दिक्कत हो रखी है, इसकी वजह से धक्का धसका आ गया था। तो सॉरी उसके लिए। लेकिन अब मुझे इंजीनियर के तौर पे कुछ आता है नहीं, और ये मुझे कह रही है कर। और हमने भी मुंह उठा के कह दिया कर देंगे। हम भी तो उल्लू के पट्टे हैं। पर चलो जो भी होगा देखा जाएगा, एक्सपीरियंस तो मिला। चलो भाई, साली पहली कलर स्क्रीन बढ़िया लग रही थी, ब्लू सी, एकदम से लाल लाल हो गया पूरा मामला। यस, टुचुक, और आवाज आई कुछ है क्या किसी लायक? ओ भाई साहब, ये जोड़ेंगे हम? ये भी लगा दिया हमने। हमारे पास ये क्या है भाई? जो भी है बस मैं लगाता जा रहा हूँ भाई, मेरे कुछ पता तो है नहीं मुझे ज़्यादा। चलो वापस जाते हैं शिप की आंटी के पास।
What can I do for you, Captain?
हमको उड़ा के
All
ले चल
systems are operating within acceptable parameters.
आकाश
I
गंगा
am
में।
prepared to bring the unreliable into low altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
लेट्स गेट आउट ऑफ हेयर। वो और कुछ तो है नहीं। देखो यार, तुम्हें पता नहीं, पता लगेगा नहीं पता लगेगा, लेकिन मुझे ना कई जगह ना, जैसे किसी एरिया की तरफ देखते हुए वहां पर पलटता है कैमरा या कुछ होता है तो फ्रेम ड्रॉप्स हैं। मतलब इसके अंदर अभी भी
We have
दिक्कत तो है।
received a communication
जो
request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
गुड, आई बीन वेटिंग टू हेयर फ्रॉम हिम।
Ah, there you are. Hale and
इस पगले
hearty,
ने हमें निकाला,
Captain of
आजाद
your
करवाया था
ship.
भाई क्रायो
I see
चैम्बर
you're
से।
putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
I have been feeling a light-headed and also I can slow down times.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Can't land somewhere outside Stellar Bay. Sorry, फिर से। और I could a couple of light years between me and Halcon. भाई जाएंगे ही, और
Excellent.
कुछ तो
I'll
हमें
send
पता
her
नहीं
a
कहाँ जाना
wireless.
है।
Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time.
अब वो
I
हमारी
call
है।
it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
क्या है
Marvelous
भाई ये?
device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
Okay. Peoples will actually fall for this?
only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Why do I need a gadget for this? Couldn't I just steal a uniform or something? बिल्कुल सही.
A
हिटमैन की
change
तरह.
of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise? The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
Okay.
Science, that's how. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab.
ठीक
And
है जी.
remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie.
इसकी आंखें
The
देखो आंटी
board's
की,
only
शिप की.
interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to
वहीं पे
them,
है,
they're going to run this colony to the
पगले
ground.
पे, फिनियस पे.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
दूसरे प्लेनेट पे जाएंगे भाई, मस्त मस्त. ओ भाई साहब, गजब. हम स्पेस में हैं. वो क्या है भाई? ओ भाई साहब, मस्त मस्त सीन है. अब पहले तो पार्वती कहाँ गई? अच्छा ये नहीं.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
चलो भाई. ओ भाई साहब, ये केपलर बी है क्या? केपलर बी प्लेनेट, वो भी है देखो एक सामने. और वो क्या नेबुला है? बताओ, इस प्लेनेट के पास इसकी रिंग है. ये वही है जहां से हम आए हैं शायद, मेरे ख्याल. चलो ठीक है भाई. अरे ऊपर भी जा सकते हैं. ओके, ये क्या है? मैं नहीं बात करता. आस्क एडा अबाउट सैम यूनिट. सब चुरा लूंगा, अपना हक जमा लूंगा. मेरी शिप है ये, सबकी दादी की जय. स्टर्न ओल्डर मैन विद वार्म आइज. फोटो. अच्छा ये, अच्छा जी, ये पार्वती का कमरा है. पार्वती का.
I need to increase the toilet section to account for the amount of fiber in their Spacer's Choice meals.
ये तो टट्टी पेशाब करने की जगह है. मुझे लगा था कुछ और है. यहाँ चलो. यहाँ कुछ नहीं है. और भाई इतनी ही है शिप जितनी हम घूम के आए हैं. ओके भाई साहब. वो कहाँ है? टेरा, हम यहाँ पर थे. अच्छा, अब यहाँ जाना है ग्राउंड ब्रेकर्स पे. इसके पास चले, फिनियस के लैब के पास जाके देख लेते हैं.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
कहाँ है ये लेकिन हरामजादा? होल्ड ट्रांजिशन। बताओ। ओ भाई साहब,
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it, blast, that's loud.
गजब। वापिस चलो भाई, कोई मिशन नहीं आया। जब मिशन ही नहीं है क्या करे भाई? अब चलते हैं ग्राउंड ब्रेकर पर।
The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain.
वो रहा
You're
भाई
free
साहब
to
ग्राउंड ब्रेकर।
disembark.
Can we talk?
हाँ बिल्कुल।
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson. I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure. I thought you. Are you asking to leave my crew and join sir? I don't think she's much help, but
Gosh, no, Captain. I aim to stay so long as I'm welcome. I figured Junlei and I could confabulate over wireless or by message. And maybe when we put into Groundbreaker, I could stop by to visit her sometimes. But only when you don't need me with you.
ठीक है।
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
हाँ।
Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was. I'm not exactly a model employee. Not like you wanted. The kind that stays quiet and gets the right work done in the right order every day. It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us.
ठीक है। But you actually are good at this.
Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling. Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big ol' hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed.
I'm sorry I shouldn't brought this up. He wasn't that or was he? Did you get much time with him after you got back to school?
Oh, I miss him, sure enough. But he's a fond memory. I was right beside him when he passed, holding his hand. Talking about him makes me smile. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh, look at the time. Sorry to bend your ear so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape. What? You want me to leave? Captain, you can't mean it. Oh, that's a relief.
अभी हो जाता कांड मेरे हाथ तो ही।
Captain, for letting me stick around. I mean,
बातें यार बहुत है इसमें। और कुछ?
something busted, Captain?
You're nuts. चलो भाई ग्राउंड ब्रेकर डॉकिंग पे। हम और भी कंपेनियन मिलेंगे, मतलब हमें 5 6 7 8, फिर हमारा क्रू बन जाएगा। गार्डियन ऑफ चुदलेक्सी नाम होगा।
Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by.
देख के भाई मैप पे कुछ आ रहा है क्या? अब नक्शा देखते हैं। नक्शे में पैसेज ऑफ एनीवेयर, कंपेनियर, क्लीनिंग द मशीन। ये तो बाजू भैया भाई।
Got a few days before it reaches critical.
देखिए भाई क्या है क्लीनिंग द मशीन।
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
क्या भाई? नो नथिंग अबाउट ऑटोमेटिक गैदरिंग डस्ट इन जनरेटर क्रॉसलेस।
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
ठीक है भाई, टॉक टू यू लेटर।
I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
बताओ, मुल्ली की पट्टी हमें कह रही है जब मेरा मन करेगा तब तुझे उठाऊंगा। डू नॉट फॉरगेट यू फाउंड डिस्कार्डेड सैनिटेशन मेंटेनेंस ऑटोमे मैकेनिकल इनएम्बरेड व्हेल ड्यूरिंग द लास्ट जॉब। रिमूवल ऑफ फैक्ट्री पार्ट्स SUADS स्लीपर was successful. एसिड स्टीपर कहाँ मिलेगा भाई? एसिड स्टीपर तो देखो हमारे पास है नहीं।
How can I be of assistance?
ना कुछ नहीं भाई। जब भी मिलेगा चलो एसिड स्टीपर तब देखी जाएगी। अभी तो हमारे पास है नहीं एसिड स्टीपर भाई, सीधी बात। यहाँ अभी कहीं नहीं दिखा रहा एसिड स्टीपर। ये भी नहीं दिखा रहा मिशन। नहीं दिखा रहा है भाई।
The point? This hack would just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a toss ball stick. I heard you the first.
Hey, no offense, but I don't think this walking salt tuna can's gonna appreciate you interrupting.
Keep talking, Millstone. See what happens. Now's not a good time. I'm dealing with a problem here.
So, go space yourself.
अगला मिशन मिल गया भाई शायद हमें।
You must really want to crunch it through your teeth.
This I gotta see. I'll be on my way.
Do what you want. I'm done here.
Whatever you heard, it's all true.
I heard you knocked someone out with tossball stick.
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
And that's when you resolved your difference like an adult.
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Sounds like you're better off your own. You're just lucky you're not serving a sentence.
You know something? I am lucky. I ought to raise a glass of zero G to my fortune.
Zero
if I had
G.
the bits. Hey, not for nothing. But I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it? Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama.
ये भी शायद मेरे
I
साथ
don't
हो
wanna talk
जाएगा.
your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
You're in a hurry to get somewhere.
Felix Millstone.
Felix
Pleased to make your
Millstone.
acquaintance. See you around, boss.
अरे ये हमारे साथ चलेगा क्या? उल्लू का पट्टा. चलो भाई. यहाँ से है क्या रास्ता?
I'm just in port long enough to get another haul contract.
Customs and inspection, all right? This way.
अब भाई वहाँ कैसे जाना है? अच्छा इससे बात करनी है.
Identification, please.
The present Hawthorne ID, here you go. My name is Ronald. It's my first name here. Let's say, technically speaking, I don't have any ID.
Everybody's got an ID. Oh, let me guess. You, left it in your other pants? I hear that one a lot.
तू खोल के दिखेगा क्या मेरी पैंट? ये दे दो भाई से.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
साली मेरी शिप रख ली इन्होंने, हरामखोरों ने, कम वक्तों ने. How do I get it resolved? So I'm stuck here. I'll take it back.
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. Can't miss it.
Talk to Udom Bedford.
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Great, I'll talk to him and straighten this out. ये तीसरा चुनूंगा.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
हाँ तू भी बता दे भाई, काम बता तू.
Want the door set over in sickbay? Tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Wanda Dorset over a sick bay. Tells her the shipment is not in yet.
Much appreciated.
कर देंगे भाई,
Is there
एक्सपीरियंस
anything
मिलेगा.
else I can help you with? The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Can I find a job around here? What can you tell me about?
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
चलो भाई.
Sure thing. Be seeing you.
और बातें करता तो बहुत लंबी होती. अब मैप देखते हैं भाई. मैप नहीं, जनरल में देखते हैं कि क्या क्या. तो भाई पैसेंजर साइड क्वेस्ट आ रहा है भाई ये। ड्रिंकिंग सफायर वाइन, ये है क्या यहाँ मिशन? है भाई है। यार मैप खुलना चाहिए था सीधा यहाँ से ना, और कोई है भी नहीं। ओ भाई साहब, चमकती दमकती दुनिया में आ गए भाई साहब हम। इधर उधर थोड़ी सी नाक। सॉरी 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 बॉय, सॉरी सॉरी सॉरी।
What do you think you're doing?
क्या करना चाहिए मुझे? अटैक कर दूं गंजे पे? आई वॉज जस्ट लिविंग।
Oh, my mistake.
हराम ज्यादा एकदम आया, क्या कर रहा है? मुझे लगा फिर से आ गया गंजा। हमारा सामान चोरी कर रहा है रे। ओ भाई साहब,
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to
अबे साले पकड़ ले दोबारा। पढ़ लेना भाई लोगों।
racers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for one.
अगर एप्पल चुराया तो ये दोनों महिला मेरे पीछे पड़ जाएंगी।
Acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch.
चलो भाई, चमकती दमकती दुनिया की तरफ चले।
Rizzo's Purple Berry Fudge, a salt sour candy shell around a sweet purple berry flavored
ओ भाई साहब, गाने भी बज रहे पुराने पुराने से।
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
तुझे हर जगह जाना है।
Don't look funny at the crew. Heard they toss folks at the airlock if they don't like your face.
ये क्या मार्टिन कोलाहन?
Sorry about the heat. Chief Dennison will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
You work as a spacer choice?
Heard of it. My orientation Aether Wave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
You aren't missing much. It's not so bad. They're struggling, but they're good.
Yeah. I hope they're gonna be okay.
That's a spacious choice, Spear. Take what you have, polish it up, and make the best of it. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too.
ट्रेड नहीं करनी भाई, अभी हम नहीं करेंगे कुछ भी ट्रेड ट्रूड।
I know she's in there, Mfuru.
यहाँ कुछ चल रहा है भाई मेरे, देखें एक बारी। हाँ देखो, ये मिशन यहाँ पर ही आ रहा। गलती से मैं अभी मिशन पे ही पहुँच जाता, साइड मिशन। ड्रिंकिंग के लिए जाएंगे। अच्छा, ये दो जगह है पैसेज की, और ड्रिंकिंग वाला है यहाँ सामने।
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
कैसे जाऊँ मैं अंदर भाई? अच्छा ये रहा, अंदर के अंदर और भी। ओहो,
Except 411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
चुरा ले इनका सामान, चुरा ले जो भी अच्छा सा मिले, कच्चे की जेब में रख लेना है। ये क्या है भाई?
Productivity is not a victimless crime. Workers should be on the lookout for slacking and
अरे
What do you think you're doing?
ब्राइब कर दो।
Nice doing business with you.
क्या करना चाहिए मुझे? अब नहीं बोल रहा उसने, मैंने चोरी कर ली ना। लॉक पिक स्किल मिल गया मैं इसमें। इससे बात करते हैं।
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
तीखी टुड्डी वाली महिला। I'm captain.
I heard we had someone in impound. Wish I could help. I gave the bureaucrats a motive authority over freight traffic, and it rankles them good when I challenge it. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
I'll try not to start any fights, but I might have to end some. क्या करूं? सलूट?
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Once I get out of impound, I'm bound for Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
What? I didn't think you just...
देखा?
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name.
Parvati.
What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. No need to be. Nudge Parvati to continue. Say nothing.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
चलो भाई. Nudge. Say nothing.
Wow,
मैं कुछ
great.
नहीं बोल रहा भाई.
I'll
दो
do that
महिलाओं के
then.
बीच में नहीं बोलते फालतू.
Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Not a problem, Captain. Ask away.
It seems like kind of warm here. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Is there no room for compromise?
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
ओहो, सबका बारबेक्यू बन जाएगा यहाँ पर. Intelligence, you need a contractor to work this out. I am available for a reason rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
I'll take care of that right now. The back bay? I'm supposed to know where that is.
Sorry, I forget not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now. Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
ठीक है भाई. ठीक है भाई. सब चीज़ थोड़ी थोड़ी बड़ी होनी चाहिए ना. ये क्या है? यू कैन कमांड कॉम्प्रोमाइज टू यूज स्पेशल एबिलिटीज. ओके. पर्क में है कुछ परख परख भी मिला है हमें। अब देखते हैं पर्क में क्या है। टैक्टिकल टाइम डायलेशन, ये क्या है? लोन वुल्फ डैमेज इज व्हेन अलोन इन अ पार्टी। ठीक है। साइंस वेपन में साइज बढ़ जाए। साइंस तो भैया ये दो भाई, ये चाहिए मेरे को, ये चाहिए भाई, ताकि मैं वजन उठा सकूं। और भाई इसी के साथ बात करने के बाद हमारी यहाँ पर इस वीडियो का अंत होता है। इसके बाद बढ़ेंगे अगली वीडियो में। इस वीडियो के लिए बस इतना ही है भाई मेरे, बहुत टाइम हो चुका है। तो अगली वीडियो में मिलूंगा। इस वीडियो के लिए बस इतना ही। नए आए तो लाइक कमेंट सब्सक्राइब शेयर सब कर दो भाई। बाकी मिलता हूँ अगली वीडियो में, तब तक के लिए बाय, धन्यवाद।